Hello everybody, happy Friday. I hope everyone has a blessed day today, and I'm having a blessed day, thank you Jesus. And today on the menu is going to be barbecue chicken and veggie fritters. So I have some eggplant here, I have some zucchini, I have a bunch of spinach, and I have carrots, broccoli, peppers, and I'm going to chop all that up. Right now my oven is warm and I have my chicken here. I already scored it, I cleaned it up, and I gave it 2 little cuts like so, and then a little one on the back. Make sure all the seasonings get in there. I usually make my own barbecue sauce with some ketchup, mustard, and a couple of seasonings, but I'm gonna go with the bottle today. So here we go. I'm just gonna pour this in like that. That's enough for now. I'll put some on later after it's cooked. I'm gonna grab a piece of aluminum foil. I know, have a brand new one. I just bought it. Think, Wanda, think. 1 second, let me find my foil. I have aluminum foil. Okay, I can't find it. It's gone. It's gone. I can't find it. I wanted to put aluminum foil over it so it could create a nice steam. And is this it? No. This is the old one. I just brought a new one. Where is it? Oh darn. Oh no, you know the old saying, if it was a toy it would have bit you? That's what this did. It bit me. Okay, so this is brand new. Like I said, I just brought a new one. Why do they have to make it so difficult? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna grab some oil, measure that out. Let's cut that right there and go back to hiding. Okay, so we have our chicken. I'm just gonna wash my hands real quick. Okay, so my hands are clean. I'm just gonna give this a little mix, just a little bit, because this is just a steam cook for about 40 minutes. And then I'm going to take it out again, and I'm going to add some more. This is just so it can cook with some flavor. I'm not going to put salt or pepper or anything on this because it already has everything in that barbecue sauce. So, like I said, just going to cover this up now. I'm going to put it in the oven, just like so. And then when half an hour is up, excuse me. Still lingering. Feeling a little better, but it still lingers. So, just gonna close this up like so. And then later I'll come and I'll put some more barbecue sauce on it, and then I'll uncover it and let it get that like thick coating that it gets. The beautiful coat. So, let's put this in. Okay, I have that in the oven, and all my veggies are washed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make these little vegetable patties, and then I'm gonna fry them up on my frying pan, which I'm gonna leave there for now. And I'm just gonna start chopping my onion, all my veggies. I'm gonna put them into this bowl, and I'll be adding sorry, hold on. So I have 4 eggs. Then I'm gonna beat my veggie patties in there. But my bacon is blocking the door and I can't close it. Okay, here we go. We're good. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna use these 4 eggs, and I have to chop up all these veggies. So I'm gonna start chopping them up, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I chopped up everything. See, my carrots, my broccoli, this is my eggplant. I put zucchini in there, and we have some peppers and onions and a rolled out egg. Okay, so we have all the veggies there, okay? So I'm gonna start with the onions so I can put the eggs in last. So I'm gonna take everything that I chopped up already, and my spinach, I squeezed it out with a paper towel so it wouldn't have that much water in it. The eggs. I'm gonna have to get another one from the fridge, but just want to grab all my veggies. I didn't clean up yet. You can see everything is nicely cut. The broccoli, and I'm gonna take all my veggies and I'm gonna put them all in there. That's a big bowl. It's gonna get nice and mushy when I add in my milk and eggs to it. So I have a full bowl here of veggies. I'm just gonna give this a quick little rinse. I'll be back. Okay. I dropped some zucchini here. I can't let that go. Zucchini, every vegetable there. Okay, this could go. This could go. Okay. Alright, so I have all my veggies there. I'm gonna be frying them in this pan. Will you turn on, please? What's the drill? You know the drill. What's the drill? You know the drill. Okay, I don't need to flick it here because, like I said, it only works on one side. All right, so I got it from this side, and I'm gonna put it out. Stop the clicking. There you go. Okay, so I have all my veggies here, and I want to season them up first. Salt, pepper. Okay, let's get the basics here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of adobo, which is just a whole bunch of seasonings in there. Okay, so we add adobo. Let's add some salt. Okay, let's add some pepper. Oh, I thought I opened the wrong side. Okay, some pepper, and the last thing, some butter, garlic, and herb. Let's get the thick side open here. Okay, that's good. And we're going in with the last thing. I want to add some rosemary in there. Yes, rosemary's going in just a little bit. Okay, there we go. So now that I have that done, I didn't add any sazon to this. I just want to give it all a good mix. Oven is hot. Let me open this for you. I need here. The oven is hot. See, all my onions are on the bottom. I'm gonna mix this up really good. A lot of good veggies in here. Okay. I could see that it's not all mixed up. I'm gonna have to get in there. I'll be back. Okay. So, hands are clean. Let's give this a little toss. I want all that incorporated. And the spatula wasn't cutting it. Okay, there we go. Now that's a good mix right there. Okay? That's all incorporated right there. Let me rinse my hands. Okay, so I want to add the eggs in. Or I think I'm going to do it this way, because done it like this before and it worked out good. So I'm gonna add my milk and my eggs to this bowl here. Okay, I have some milk and I'm gonna need another egg. Because my egg rolled off. Okay, so 4 eggs. I have there, and I need a fork. Okay, so get rid of this over here. And this is getting nice and hot. I'm just gonna add a little oil in there. Like so, just a little bit, don't need a lot. This is a non-stick pan, so. Okay, so there we go. We have our egg all beaten. Let's add some milk. I'm not gonna add that much. I just wanted to form like a little glue. So I would say about less than half a cup. Just a little splash. Okay, that's good there. I'm not adding any cheese to this dish. See, got the milk and eggs, and I'm just gonna dump it right in there. It's easier than to put it in there and try to mix everything. So I think our spatula would come out in handy now. Let's see. I want to get all the egg in there mixed up because the egg is what's going to hold this little patty together. This is good. See? This is a good mix right there. And let me just lower my beautiful music a minute. Okay, there we go. So there you go. I think I'm gonna add one more egg in here because it's going down. As you can see, that was so full, and now it's smushed down. Let me lower the flame here a little bit. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I think I might add another one. Even though it really went down, you can see how much down it was full to the top, and it's already like getting wet and incorporated with all the stuff that I put in there, the milk and the eggs. So I just think I'm gonna add 2 more eggs in here just to make sure they stick, even though I know they stick, but the egg is important. I'm gonna get 2 more eggs. Okay, I think I'll just drop it in this time. You can do that too. Okay, so there we go. I dropped my 2 eggs in there. Let me just give them a little whisk. See, just whisking it right on top. Okay, now this is ready, and I could start scooping it into my pan. See, it swirls better. As you can see, it gets sticky and it's swirling better. And I'm gonna scoop this in using like just a regular little measuring cup. I'm not measuring it. It's just that it's easier to incorporate it like that. So there we go. I love this. I used to go to this shop and they made this and I had to ask, oh my goodness, what's in it? What do? You just fry it? So they gave up all the good recipes to me. All right, so we have a nice onions in there. Okay. Very incorporated. Very mixed up, really nice. Okie dokie. So let me get my measuring cup. It's like a scoop. And I'm just gonna grab some like this. My pan should be really nice and hot. Oh, this is a big piece. This won't cook. Alrighty, so I have this on high heat. And I'm just gonna let this cook. And then I could flip it. And it'll be like a nice little pie. And then I'm gonna cut them into 4s. Okay, I'm gonna put there. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Let me dry my hands, and that's at high heat. So what I do is when I see that it's coming together, because it's not hot. I mean, we have a lot of cold veggies here, and the eggs were cold, so it's gonna take a little bit. But when you see it, you could just push it along. If you have a non-stick cooking pan, you can put it on high, but you can see it's coming together. So we're just gonna let that cook. It's gonna take a few minutes. We don't want to burn them. We just want to make sure all the veggies are nice and soft in there. It's looking good. You could see that it's like making like this little glue to form it and hold all the veggies in place. I'm not sure if I can get this flipped all in one shot, even though it's non-stick, but if I can't, it's not a problem. Okay, because you can just cut it in half and do one side and flip it, and then cut it, you know, take the other side and flip it if that's what's easier, or even in fours. But if you can get the full patty, then cool. Teach me more. Because I don't think I'm going to do this. I mean, I've seen my mother do it when I was younger. She would make this big old omelet with ham and cheese and whatever she was going to put in it. And then she would just grab a plate and flip it and then slide it back in. That was awesome to watch. But in this case, I don't know if it's going to hold together like the omelet that's drier. These are more nice wet veggies, so we really have to cook this well. You can cover it up and leave it for a few minutes, and then where's my pan cover? Okay, let me just keep this over. It's on high heat. I would put it on medium heat a little bit because I don't want it to burn. I could see it lifting and it's getting a nice color under there. But like I said, I don't want to trust it to flip it and then it's not like cooked in the middle and flop over. I'm going to cover this up for a few minutes, okay? It smells so good, all those veggies. And I should have added a sazon because they have these most delicious flavors that, yeah, I'm just going to add a little bit because I'm Puerto Rican and that's what we do. Okay, so just a little bit on top, not a lot. It smells good, like a chicken base or kind of like a chicken soup flavor. So you see, I didn't want to add that much milk or too many eggs for this reason because it makes a lot of water, those veggies. So they're like really wet. But I guess you need that so the veggies could cook. You see? So, like so. And so now as we wait, want to make sure it's not burning. See, it's already getting nice and stiff. I love this dish. Why not? Veggies are so healthy. Like I said, you could always just go along the middle here and push it over a little bit so it could start. I don't want mush. I want nice little squares or nice little triangle pieces. So if I do this, I'm sure it'll get cooked faster. I just don't want to leave it too high, the flame. I don't want it to burn, but let's just wait. I need another spatula for sure. Okay, so I have my spatula here, and like I said, when I see it that gets a little bit stiff, then I could just flip it over and show you how it looks. Okay. I wonder if you can hear that. I don't want to get copyright. Hold on. It's religious song, Oceans, but I can make it. And they're talking about our Lord, so I share the word of our Lord. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm coming. I was just making sure that the volume's not too high, but see, like I said, it's still just a little bit. Don't want to break it, or you could just do it in fours. It's fine. Don't get nervous, one that you could do this. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, no. Okay, so there we go. You could. They said that they deep fried it, but I think it's healthy if you don't deep fry it. If you can get away with making it this way, then I think this is the best way. Let me get my hands on. I'm gonna get burned. Don't get burned. Okay, there we go. I could just stay under there and cook some more. And like I said, I grabbed this one. I said this is the easiest way for me. If you know an easier way to make these veggie patties, then you can share that with me. This is how I do it, and this is how I'm sharing it. Oops. Let's just flip that right there. I lowered the heat. I'm just going to raise it up just a little bit better, but not too much because the veggies are not cooked. We want those veggies to cook, and we don't want it to burn either. So let's just cover it a few more minutes, and then we can make the next one. I'm going to plate those up and show you what I like, how I like them, and then I'll continue to make the rest of them, which would be like maybe 4, I would say. Yeah, like 4 of them. If you want, I'm not sure if it's going to come out too toasty. I don't like it toasty. I want the veggies soft. But you could always take them after cooking them and put them in the oven on a tray and give them like 2 minutes or 3 minutes at 400 if you wanted them to be toasty. I don't like them toasty. I like them like this, like they come out. Now, how they made them in the store, they made them into regular little circle patties. They were all circle. But I think I would be able to pull that off if I had, you know, one of those circle molds that you put into the pan, like you can divide the eggs. If I had that, I think that would have worked perfect. I'm going to have to invest in that because that sounds like a good idea. But usually I just make them like this. And I think I deep fried them once. But, excuse me, they were so oily, I didn't like the way they came out. This way's better. So let's just wait. Just waiting game. Don't want them to burn. Just want them to dry up a little. If you get it. I'm going to plate these. It's going to look very nice. These little veggie patties. Veggie egg patties. Get your veggies in there. Gotta use veggies first because that's the first thing that when you buy, like the vegetables are the first things to go, fruits and veggies. So we'll be eating fruits and veggies for the week, the first week. By the second week we run low, third week we're out and back over again. So I'm gonna grab a plate so I can put these on a plate. So I could show you how nice they're going to be done. I'm just going to keep layering them here. I think I'll make like 3 more. But I wanted to show you these. Oh, no water in there. I wanted to show you these. See, they got a nice little shape now. Kind of holding it together. That's what it looked like in the store. Like a little circle patty like that. And this is a big old piece of eggplant in there. So look at that big piece. That's a stowaway. Because I chopped up my veggies. Very good. Okay, let's flip that over. I guess you can call this the practice run. So the next ones will be better. But there's nothing wrong with these. they're very nice, and like I said, just waiting for the veggies to cook, and I could touch them, and they still feel a little hard. I just want to make sure they're cooked. I'm gonna raise the heat just a little bit, and that's it. So that's basically how you do it, and I'm gonna do a few more of these, and maybe the noise in the background could stop. I'm still frying these veggie patties here. Okay, so and I was getting something here. See, this one's moving pretty good. Okay, so I still have my veggie patties, but I need to check my chicken to see how it's doing. Let me grab the pot filter. I don't know where the other ones are. Okay, so let me get this out because I'm almost sure that it's gonna need some barbecue sauce. Okay, come on. Look, there's my chicken. Looking good, and it's very tender. Super, super tender. So what I want to do now is add some barbecue sauce to it. Just gonna add heaping. I want it to be nice and thick. Okay, that's good. So, okay, let me get my little brush. Okay. So I got my little brush here. Just gonna turn it like this around. Looking very good. So yummy chicken. And the barbecue chicken. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this uncovered now, and I'm putting it back into the oven. Okay, because I want this to get nice and a nice little thick little layer on top. So back to the oven, and this is gonna go to the oven for about another 10 minutes, I see. 10 minutes should be good. And I'll work with this little thing here. I'm almost done. I made one extra, but they decided to come and pick on it. So I let them pick on one because dinner's not ready and they smell it. So this is gonna take a few more minutes. It's not burning, it's going good. Oops, don't break. All right, I'm gonna give this a few more minutes and I'll be back when the chicken's ready. Hi everybody, I'm back and we're gonna take out the chicken because I smell it. It's driving me crazy. I'm so hungry. But let's open this and see what it looks like inside because I smell it. That looks delicious. Yummy. So good. Okay, let's get a plate. And let's get a fork. Here's my fork. Alright, I didn't find my fork. This one's a different fork. So, these are my veggie patties. And I'm going to skip it out. That's one. That's two. And let's get this one right here. It looks so colorful. So there we go. There's three veggie patties. So healthy, so wonderful. So let's get some chicken. Oh, maybe not that one. Yeah, we can get that one. It's ready. So take my chicken. And let's put this one this way. And one more piece. And there you go. Here's my dinner, chicken dinner. So you have your very healthy veggie patties and you have your barbecue chicken. And that's it. That's our dinner for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you hit that like button and the bell to subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. And have a blessed Friday, everyone. Bye-bye. Yummy. So yummy. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.